I think I forgot to mention in the last episode the title was about the club slogan. That was the club that we were playing, the Chinese club. Their slogan on the badge is "Be the best forever." That is epic. Talk about setting the bar high. Anybody who signs for that club knows what is up from day one. So, last game of the season, not a whole lot to show for it. We've already won the title, doesn't really matter. So, we rotated heavily to try and rest our poor, significantly better starting 11. And it didn't go well. We were down 2-0 by like 14 and a half minutes into the game. I berated the team then, which I mean, that's like 15 minutes of the game. You are berating a team. Like, here we go. They came back, scored 2 goals in the first half, thinking, okay, all right, lads, 2-2 at halftime. All right, we immediately concede in the 47th minute, again in the 55th. Don't do anything, berate. I swapped some players in. I did like bring in some of our starters, like to give them 30 minutes. Like I got to run out, but like I just was trying to avoid injuries. You got your money's worth if you went to the game. An 8-game thriller. It breaks our 31-game unbeaten streak, which is a bit gutting. But who cares? Because we really need to qualify for the Champions League. But first, we've picked up quite the tasty nugget, you might say. Kim Joo-hyun, who is at Gwangju, who are relegation. They're in relegation. They're not in the playoff. They're in last place, which has activated his relegation release clause, dropping it from 900 to 450k. I think I may have shown him at one point on an episode saying, we're going to see how that turns out. And as soon as the season was over, hopped on it, 450, done. Squad player, although he might start a little bit more. I think really, really good until he has to go off for, military service or whatever. Also has a 1.6 million release clause, which I don't love. And after 25 games, he'll be at 2,300 a week, which is really regular season or regular starter pay. But that's okay, because like he might be a regular starter in the middle of the season because all the games. So yeah, I'm excited because there's a bit of a rebuild. I mean, it's like, again, you just look here, you go, oh wow, look at all the 33, 29, 30. Like really needs some work, and then the bench is just rough. I think this might be the most challenging transfer window I've had in the save. Maybe I'm just not remembering some of the stuff with Kagoshima, but I don't know. We got aged players, contracts ending. Like, at least we kind of get to go, all right, lads, like, let's reset stuff. But will we have enough players to reset with, or are they all going to go on loan for 18 months without us being in control of it? No, I don't know. All right, my friends, we're hopping in. I'm hoping this is one of those, like, yep, smashed them like we're supposed to type games. I will give you this carrot. We will look at Kagoshima. Why do I have these in? I was listening to a YouTube video and I was like, why can I hear myself very loudly? Anyway, I'll show you Kagoshima here at the end because we had another question in the media about the managers spending a lot of money, and that is just curious to me. We have quite the injury and suspension problem. So our backup right side everything guy is out with an injury. Antonio suspended. Kang Sang Woo, our left back, is suspended. Jesse Lingard is injured. We can't even fill up an entire 12 substitute bench. So we brought Ha Chang Ray back in. He played in the last game and did quite poorly, but he's going to take that. Is he going to be the left sided? Yeah, he's reasonably footed there, right? Versus he's fairly strong. Lovely. It doesn't really matter. Alex Murphy takes the... Does he? Oh boy. Is it 3 players or 4? We'll find out shortly. Everybody else, Svetkovic also had like a little bit of a tight thigh, which makes me nervous. His match sharpness is like that green bar sideways. It's fine. We really don't have anybody to bring off of the bench. So we just need to go out and do a job. That's all that we need to do. And look at that. We've got enough players. Let's go get the job done. All right. I said we're sick and tired of the bad results. Let's go get the job done. Now it's only showing, obviously, we don't have their league. That is a poorly attended game, my friends. But for the first time in a while, we've lost 2 in a row in all competitions. Obviously, 31 games unbeaten, as you do. Early highlight. Okay, Svetkovic says, no, not today. Okay, so maybe this will be fine. Maybe this will be our highlight. gosh. I've changed again another setting on my recording software, where wait for it. Svetkovic, play it in. Okay, I thought he was gonna play in the left winger, but Hernandez, easy does it, my friends. 12th goal of the season. Lovely stuff. There's a thing called a noise gate, which is like, or there's a noise gate, and then my software has noise suppression, which is to help get rid of like background noise. Right now, we've been talking about this in the Discord. There's a unbelievable heat wave in Canada and the United States. My air conditioning system can't even keep up with it. So if you hear background noise now, I've turned that noise suppression off because it was cutting off sometimes, like the beginnings of words when I spoke softly, and I didn't like that. So I've noticed that we've apparently gotten a penalty. Maybe VAR is going to review that. So let me know how this sounds, if it sounds any better, if you've noticed that it's not cutting off the beginning parts of words, or if it is, or if you hadn't noticed before. I guess if it is cutting off those sounds, then I've got a problem. I guess, which is meh. Svetkovic. Oh, I thought he skied that. To be completely honest with you, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna dare clicking the filters. Yep, okay, my filters on my software are off. I thought he'd just kick that into the 10th row, but okay, 2-0. This is like the last game where we were down 2-0 in the first 15 minutes. It's good to see Alex Murphy. I don't know. I've got obviously a fondness for the Irish lad there. Hernandez, he chips it over. Okay. Youngwook plays it back. Okay, not to the man I thought he would. Veldin scored his first goal of the season in that last regular season game. Didn't do us any good, but it, got us level going into halftime. Okay. Kind of comes through. We're passing around nicely. Reset. I like that. That was a little aggressive, a lot of pace on that ball to the midfielder. Kang keeps it in, plays it back. He's there to receive it. Oh, I tried to place that top bins. That would have been a lovely finish. Like, that would have been one of the best finishes of the season. Like, to just turn and angle that. But we're up 1.46 XG. I know this is, it's gotten a little long in the tooth with Soul. It's just hard for me to play, like, long swaths of games and give you updates, so I'm working on that. Seeing what I can do there. Oh, keeper's made a mistake there. No, did it hit his knee? I guess we'll see from behind the goal. That it's second goal of the season. We should everybody at your home or on the bus or wherever you're watching this, give a little clap for Veldin. 2 goals in 2 games. It deflects, kind of wrong foots the keeper, but it hit him in the hands. I believe. One of my mods in the Discord would say chocolate wrists. Which I don't know if that's a normal, is that a normal, maybe it is a normal phrase in the goalkeeping world. It's not a normal phrase that I say in my life, but I love it. Chocolate wrists. So this is solid. This is more what you would expect against a team that doesn't have the league loaded. But we still had to get the job done because we were at risk here. I was going to see what's going on at the other grounds, but I don't think latest scores on table. Look at that. Is our group down? No. Hiroshima is beating Guangzhou. So that would, that's a important scoreline for them. They got a penalty going into halftime, 2-0. Can they hang on? Keep it up, lads. We will maybe rotate here in a little bit, and if it goes up 4-0, I will save your viewing time, and we'll spend more time looking at what's gone wrong, I'm sure, at Kagoshima, because I haven't looked since the last time I updated you. Smashes that home. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing. If for some reason it comes back and it's suddenly 4-3, I'll bring you back into the mix. Otherwise, the next thing you're going to see is how the group ends. We'll see how that other game shaped up. And then we'll hop to Kagoshima. Yep, it ends up 6-0, 4.3 XG. We rotated a bunch of players off. Svetkovic stays on. He gets the player of the match. He had 2 goals. I was trying to get him a hat trick in the Champions League. Trying to be that, that good manager as you do. We got the result we wanted. Let's see what happened in the other game. Oh, Hiroshima is through. Doesn't really matter what the score is. 3-1. They did come back. Kind of early in the second half, 2-1, so a little nervy there for Hiroshima. But they get one in the 89th minute after Penalosa. probably not that accent that you use, gets sent off in the 85th minute. Do we get to see who we get next? Second round? No. Why's it gotta be Ulsan? Why? Why? And it's next season in February. Ulsan finished fourth. I mean, we're clearly 22 points ahead of them, but I'm curious what the other options would have been. Maybe that's not as bad because you do have like the Saudi teams that could have been maybe a challenge, just from like the amount of like they got Lukaku and Grealish and some big names. Maybe Perth Glory might have been all right. Again, okay, we got that league loaded, so we got some options there. That's really a problem for next season, I guess. So let's go ahead and see what has gone wrong. 18th. Did they get relegated? Oh. Oh, I gotta sit in that for a second. 3-point difference. How did they? Whoop. Let's go to. No, I want their. Did I click? Oh my gosh! I clicked schedule rather than Kagoshima schedule. Oh, last game of the season against Shonan. 2-3. Valentin Umeres, who we signed, gets the 2 goals, but they gave up 3 goals in 22 minutes. That's not the way you want to do that. That is a rough. I mean, I know this is what I don't love about Football Manager is like, I know teams have downturns when managers leave, but you'd think, I don't know. It's like it's too abrupt of an adjustment back to, I guess, reality. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, it's like the AI is like, well, the team was overperforming because we want the game to be fun for the player or whatever. But like, that's rough. That's rough. The only person, look at last 5 games, doing everything he can to pull them out of the relegation zone of Flavio Di Dio with 6 goals and 1 assist over 36 starts and 2 subs on a 6.97. Go on, Flavio. What a lad. Humeda's getting the 13 goals. Ronan just didn't play. Just paid him a lot of money and just didn't play him. He got 60 minutes all season. Did he have some horrific injury? Is this just weirdness going on? Injuries. Oh, he had a tight calf and a twisted ankle. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I can't. Like that's what's like. That's nonsensical, right? But and then immediately I go, does Rodriguez have a relegation release clause? oh, his contract's up. Oh dear, we're gonna scout that real quick. They didn't extend the contracts. What a mess. That is a disaster. Speaking of disaster, it's time to spend time to really analyze where we're going with the players coming in and out in contracts. And that might take a little while. I will try and get the next episode out on Monday of this coming week. But the good news is we have James McAtee and Kim Joo Hyun, definitely of the same caliber of player, clearly. One, if you we paid money for one of them and one of them we didn't pay money for, clearly Kim Joo Hyun is the one that you would expect me to have paid the money for. But James is just chilling, I guess. He's just resting his legs, in a world where FIFA has got and all the confederations have got players playing too many games. We're really saving James to like really. That's really I've forgotten about that. That's exciting. He's gonna hit the ground running. He's gonna take that number 10 spot. He's gonna be the new, not Hernandez, but the new Jesse Lingard. He's gonna come right in, take that spot. Svetkovic is here, young lad up top. It's just the back line that needs work and maybe the midfield and then all of the backups. So I have my work cut out for me, my friends. Got some other stuff in the cooker on the channel. More on that at some point in the future. I'm just going to little tease that there. I will say thanks to the patrons that are supporting the channel, and you may be seeing their names soon. I'm going to leave it there, my friends. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new and watching episode 19 of a series and haven't subscribed somehow. Maybe you're just binge watching on your TV or computer. And we'll see you in the next one.